Okay. Are you back, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now see, void methods we have done. Now return type methods. See, how can you call return type static method under main method in same class? So question and answer, both you have. So put all this, no, so the here, so that it will be easy for you. So see data type of the method. So because this method is returning a value, right? These two are not returning. That's why I'm not storing any value. These two methods are not returning any value. These are not returning any value. That's why I'm not storing in any variable. But this method is returning a value, right? That is double data. So what type of method, what type of data it is returning? Double. So I'll write that. So data type of the method is double. So variable name rand val equal to. So return type static method. What is the return type of the static method? Get. So just control space for you do. You will get on the panel, get random double value. See that? Method name, type of data this method is returning, and which class. Are you catching this? Which class this method is available also, it will show here in the panel.
Mm-hmm.
So now it stored the output here. This method is giving output. So now you need to understand what is this assignment operator means.
Takes the value on the right side and then assigns it to the variable or whatever's on the left.
See, this method is giving a value, sir.
Oh yeah, the method. Yeah, it just takes the method value and then adds it to whatever
This
rand
method
val
is
is.
giving a value, and this is going to, this
Store and yeah.
operator will copy this value into here. Again, you are forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
The assignment operator purpose, the right side is the value. You should understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So, E assignment operator is there means right side, that's a value. What values are means? This method is giving output. That value where it is storing in this variable. And if you want to know, just print that. What value this method is giving, if you want to know, just print it.
Mm-hmm.
So, plus, that's it. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to write. I just write one letter or two letters, control space bar. I'll get this variable name in the panel. I can select from there. So that you can avoid the mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
See that? Run it. See? 0.5761. Run it again. Is it same previous and this one?
No, it's different.
So run it again. See that? 0.88 every time. That's a random double value.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it is giving a new value every time, dynamic value. So how can you get a dynamic values? Only with the return type methods. Only with the return type methods you can get. That's the purpose of methods. So it will generate a dynamic values based on your calculations again. You have to write calculations. Next. How to call return type static method in the print statement. Why return type static method only in the print statement? You cannot call void methods. Can you
Sorry,
call,
could you repeat that one more time?
can you call void method in the print statement?
No.
Why? Why you can call only return type static methods?
Because you're not getting any return value if you have void.
Excellent, excellent. Because void method doesn't return any value. But the return type method is giving a value to you. Some output it is giving. That's why you can print that. See that? So the answer, what is that? Follow the answer exactly what you want to do. You don't need to deviate also. Everything notes is clearly created. Excellent, if you follow the notes. And then, so the Fahrenheit temperature is. And I can see what is the next I need to call. After plus, the method name. What is the method? I want to call this is the method. But it's a input. You have to give input for this method. So what is the input? I have 37 degree Fahrenheit. See this. How many brackets? How do you know? See, this is the one bracket. This is the one bracket. Two brackets are open. You need to close two brackets. So you have to level it. The brackets, number of brackets open, and you should close number of brackets also, same brackets. Okay. Now see that I called print statement inside the method. What method you can call? Only return type methods. Either you can call in this way or you can call in this way, return type methods. Whichever is, so you like, you can go. So when you can use this one, when you can use this one. You want to print your value directly, then go for this process. And no, you want to store that value and you want to use this value in the multiple next lines of codes, then go for this process. Okay? Are you clear?
Yes.
So directly, if you want to print the method output, go with this process. This is a method output you are printing directly, right? See that. See 98.6. 37 degrees Celsius degrees temperature equal Fahrenheit is 98.6. See exactly you got, you can see here that table, you can see here 98.6. So that means our logic is correct. Okay. So that's it. All the methods I have shown you. So next, see what is that. How can you access static variable in same class under any static method or non-static method or main method, any method inside? How can you call static variable in the same class? What is the answer?
Directly call the static variable.
Just a variable name you call. Any method inside. It doesn't matter what method. It's a static or non-static. It doesn't matter whatever the method. You want to use the static variable. How can you call that? Directly call the variable name. Which static variable has some name, right? That name you call it. See, now I'm going to call static variables. So this formula, I'm going to call this everything formulas. So nicely, created formulas. If you follow that step by step, you don't need to struggle, basically. So I want you guys to practice this whole week. These should be in your mind. Multiple times you do that. Create your own dummy methods and call them in the same class. I'm going to show you another one. These methods, how to call in another class of same package. Another scenario. So let's finish this quickly. I will call these variables. These variables, okay? C, I, these two I'll call, okay? C and I will call. See, I call directly. So what is this C? What is this I? These are static variable name. Static variable name. I can call directly these values. So now what is the output you will get here? What is the C value?
Could you scroll up, please? I didn't catch it the first time.
Mm-hmm. $75. Why 75? C is a 65 and I is a 10. See that? I value 10. And yes, I told you, C if you call with the addition operators. So what will happen? This C ASCII code will come. This C means capital A ASCII code. Capital A ASCII code is 65. 65 plus 10, that's a 75. Any questions here?
Good so far.
Okay. So that's the first scenario is done. So this is the scenario 1. Scenario 1. Okay. So these formulas are very, very, very important. You go not only in Java, you go automation, same formulas will come there also. Everywhere you will see these formulas. So that means how you need to read them? By heart them. By heart, or every day you read until you get them in your mind. Don't give up one day also. That's what I want. So next time if I ask you this question, how can you call return type static method under main method in the same class? You have to give this answer directly. Next time I'll keep on asking this because this will repeat n number of times these formulas in other topics. Even in automation also you will get. This is the crucial topic. You have to give highest priority for this topic. Every day you do until you get a complete command on these formulas. Don't give up even a single day also. Revise next day. So, okay, yesterday you read, you spend half an hour. To revise, you don't need half an hour, right? You just need 5 minutes or 2 minutes. These are these formulas. If you are not touching them, you will forget again. That's a common, right? Anybody will forget. So you understand my point, why you need to revise these things. Everywhere you will get same scenarios. Next, all topics. Not only Java, in Selenium also. Selenium also, all these things you will repeat again. You will repeat again, everywhere. Clear?
Clear.
You got the importance of this topic? Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So next scenario 2. How to call one class static members in another class of same package. Now we created a static members demo class, right? This one. In the method programs package. I'll create another class in the same package. I'll create another package, another class in the same package. Method programs package, where this class is there, same package, I'll create a new class. What is that? Call static members in another class of same package. That's my class name. Call static members of same package in another class. That's my class name. It's okay, bigger, very bigger. It's okay. But I followed the naming conventions. See every word, first letter, cap letters. Anywhere missing?
No.
That's the naming conventions of class. Whether you are creating or already created one, you must follow this. Whenever you are creating, immediately you have to apply the naming convention rules. That's what if you remember those rules, then you can apply. If you don't remember those rules, you cannot apply. You'll make mistakes. Okay. Let's call this class members in this class main method. So what is the main criteria to call here? So if you want to call one class members in another class, which one plays a major role?
Sorry, one more time.
So if you want to call one class members in another class, which one plays a major role?
The parent class, right?
The
parent class?
Parent class, sir. This class, I want to call this class, these variables and these methods in this class. So if you want to access, what is the main?
Oh, you start with the class name, right?
The class name, okay. But what is the other thing you will consider? If you want to call them, for example, sir, you are going and so your house and some other house, okay, in the same area. You're going to other house. You will directly go and do whatever you want to do there.
No, you need access modifier.
That is what I'm getting here. So that may plays a major role here when you are moving from one class to other class. Access modifier plays a major role. That means that is the one which gives permission. So now see that which one I can access. Can I access this in another class? This class?
No.
Why? This C is not accessible?
It's only accessible within its own class that it's created in.
Because of?
Private.
So I can access I can access F, I can access L. These three variables I can access because they have a permissions. So can I access the division?
No, because it's private.
No, it's a private. That's why you cannot access. So if you want to access, you give permissions. Okay, let's go and see what are all the formulas we have. So see that. Scenario 2. What is the scenario 2? How to call one class static members in another class of same package. So this class and this class are in same package. So now here you can see. Static members demo class, call static members demo, static members class, both are in same package. Which package? Method programs package. Now, so first formula, how can you access one class static variable in another class? What is the formula? Class name dot
static variable.
Static variable. So I want to call static members demo class variable in this class. How can you access that? What is that? Class name. Which class? Which class members you are calling? This class member I am calling. So that class dot. See what are all visible only it will show in the panel. C is not visible. That's why it's not showing. Only FY, L is visible. Others are not visible. C is not visible because of F. C is a private access modifier. See, this is the value. You will get a value. F value you will get here. But F value directly cannot declare, right? Either you print it or use in the calculation. Right? I'll print it. I'll print. I'm just printing a static members demo class. F static variable. Value is see? So now what I will get here?
F value.
F value. But did you declare F here?
No.
So we declared in this class. In this class we declared and we are accessing in another class. That's the reusability. So this is the all crucial topic, this one. So everything depends on this topic only. The next all topics, every Java topic, every Selenium automation topics depends on this only area. You will get all the points. If you are confident on these topics, it is going to be very easy next topics. If you're not confident on these topics, it's not going to work out. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Next. So what is the next formula, sir? See that. How can you call one class static void method in another class? So what is the answer? Class name dot static method. As I mentioned already in the static variables, I don't know whether you read or not. So you can access the static variables with the class. The point is there in the static variables and the static methods I mentioned very clearly. So if you read them properly, word by word, and you can get those things. That's why I see everywhere class name dot static variable. So that means static belongs to class. That's why you need to refer the static variables and static methods with the class. So class name dot static method. See, I want to call division method here, but division is not visible here. You can see that. Convert Celsius is visible, get random is visible, swap without third variable is visible, but division is not visible. Can you make it is visible? So give permission, go and give the permission. Go and give the permission. Instead of private, I can change it to public. I'm changing now. See, now it is going to remove that dot, again put. See, now division is visible here. Because I have given permission there. I have written the method once only, but I'm calling here in my own same logic I want to execute here in my class. I'm calling the method. This is called calling the methods. You created once and you defined, this is the definition. This is called definition of the method. But here you are calling the method. This is called calling the methods. So I hope you understand the definition of the method means body will be there. Calling the method means just a method name you are calling. Next, how can you call static void parameterized method under main method in another class? So what is the answer? Class name dot static method name. You have to give parameter 1 value and parameter 2 value. So you have to pass the parameters. If you pass the parameters, if you pass the values to the parameters while calling the method, what do you call that? What do you call that, sir?
When you what, sorry?
When you are calling the method, you are passing the values to those parameters. What you call that? Yesterday I covered. When you are calling the method, invoking the method time, you are passing the values to these parameters. What you call that? I have given a definition. Arguments. We call these are arguments when you are passing values to the parameters. Those are called arguments. See that? See the method executed. That's why it is swapped. Whatever the data, see, you can, parameterized methods, you can give your own data. You can give your own data, not necessarily you have to give same data. You can change parameters means that's what. Parameters, you can every time you can give your own data. Okay. So how can you call return type static method? So return type is a double and val equal to the class name is static static members demo class dot get random double value. So I want to print this value. Random double data is so this is the thing. Next, how to call return type static method in print statement. See. So what is the answer? System.out.println. So the value class name dot return type static method. Class name is this class, not the current class. Okay, this is not the class. You don't have these members. So you have where from which class you are calling, that class name you have to write. This class member you are calling for, that class dot the member name. What is the member? Convert Celsius, the method. So 45 capital F. So 45, so equal Fahrenheit is 113. Okay. So that's all the methods and variables how to call in another class. So everywhere you can see class name dot method name, class name dot variable name, class name dot. So the method with parameters. So when it is a returning, you store in the variable. So this method is returning a value. So that value, this assignment operator will copy into this variable. Otherwise, you can directly want to print. You don't want to store in a variable again. Then you print it. Then you can call directly the method, return type method in the print statement. But not the void methods. Okay. So that's the second scenario is done. Any doubts before moving on to the third scenario?
No, so far so good.
Okay. What is the third scenario, sir? How to call one class static members in another package class. What we are doing, we are moving out to another package. So so this static variables, so static methods are in the method programs package, but I am going to call them in the another package. Here I will call. So let me create a new class here. Another package. Call static members from another package class. So this is the thing. See now, this class package is this one. And this class package is this one. Both are different. So how can you call one package class static members in another package class? When you're crossing the package, only one point you need to remember. That is import. So import will give you permissions to use other package classes here. So that's what I'm going to do, import. So first scenario, let's see this. First you have to do import. When you are calling them, automatically it will import. Okay, first scenario. How can you access one class static variable in another package class? See. So take first that class. What is the class name? The class name. So When you put a class name, see, now import is not there. When you put that, so what you want to call, only public is visible. See, no other variables are visible.
Mm-hmm.
Only L is visible because L is having public access modifier. See, automatically imported. Import package name dot class name. So where this import statement will add package below above the class. That's the import statement location. So import will give you permissions. You can access other package class members here, but they should have a permission. Again, access modifier is important. So another package, if you want to access, you should have only public access modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So otherwise, others are not accessible. Public as having the wider scope, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's says 100 value, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Next, second one. How can you access one class static void method in another package class? So what is that? Class name. So this is the class name. So the void method means we have a division, right?
Mm-hmm.
Division. So division method. See, execute it. So even you are executing in another package also, one package class method in another package also you are able to execute if you have a permission for that method. So next, how can you call parameterized void method? See that? See? So after swapping 80, 74. So next. So return type methods, how to call? The formulas are same, but will you access this method? I don't think so. Why? So
Access modifier is not public.
it's not public. So if it is not public, you cannot access. So let's see. So whether you get it, you will get or not. So what access modifier it has? That get random one. See, it is not visible. See,
Mm-hmm.
what is the access modifier it has? So what it is having?
Default.
Default. So default means in the same package only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not another package. So if you want to access in another package, what you need to do? You give the public. See, now it's going to be visible. See that? So we got that. Say random values. So what is the last one? How can you call in the print statement? But this is also not possible. Why? What access modifier it has?
I think it's on private.
No.
Or
See,
protected.
what is that?
Protected.
What access modifier you have? Protected. Protected is accessible in another package?
Nope.
Not possible. So then you have to change it to public. So another package, if you want to access, you must have a public only. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, it's not possible at all. So that's the all the methods how to call. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all about. So 3 scenarios we practiced today. Same class how to call. One class static members how to call in another class of same package. One class static members how to call in another package class. Another package class how to call. So these are the very, very important topics. Okay. So if you are so strong on this, and this is the very important. And I request you all, practice n number of times. You create your dummy methods only, okay? Not necessary you have to write only complete, but dummy methods also you create and practice. So that will improve your skills. And write these formulas every time you write. And then read and then write. Read and then write. So you will get a confidence. So the last one, let's finish that also. Static import. So static import, we did a normal import, right? We did a normal import. See, this is the normal import. Import method package name dot class name. But if you do static import, now we are calling with normal import, you are calling a class name for every method or variable, right? Before every method or variable. But if you do static import, you don't need to call a class name. Directly you can call them. That's advantage with a static import. Static import allows you to call static members, means methods and fields of class directly without specifying the class. With a normal import, you are specifying the class, right? Before the variable and method. But when you do static import, you don't need to do that. So just I'll create this quickly. Static import demo. Static import demo. See this. Just put a static here. Then you don't need this one. So we have to put dot star. So dot star means all the members. Otherwise, you have to import one by one. So you don't need this. You can call directly. You don't need a class. See, you don't need a class before the method. You can call directly. So that's the beauty of this static import. Okay. Static import, if you do, you don't need to call, but you have to put a dot star. Dot star means all the members of this class. If you don't put a star, it will throw error. See that? You have to import one by one. So you have to do one more import for the next method. So division method, you have to write a division method. Like this, you have to write. Instead of that, what you can do? Do a dot star. Dot star means all the members of that class. Then you don't need this one. Okay, you don't need this. So one by one, you don't need to import. So now you can see, you can execute this. See, all are executed. Now without class name prefixing, you can call if you do a static import. If you do a static import. I did a static import. That's why I can call without prefixing the class name to variables and methods. Okay, so that's the whole static concept. So next class, I'll show you non-static concept. But meanwhile, you have enough time. Please practice and come back. You should not again so mistake on these static things. Okay. Any questions before?